One of the most important decisions you'll make in any Souls-like is what to go with for your starting class. Ultimately, you'll be able to adjust your character to whatever build you want by leveling up your stats, but your starting class affects your playstyle where it often matters most. Right at the beginning of the game, it determines your starting stats, the weapon you'll likely use for the first few hours, the type of armor you'll wear, what kind of magic you'll wield, and what items you'll start the game with. First up, we have the Blackfeather Ranger, a master of ranged combat. This class excels in long-range precision, headshots, and elemental damage. Starting gear includes an axe, bow, oak arrows, poison arrows, light shield, and medium armor. Focus on agility for maximum bow damage, and consider adding vitality for extra survivability. Next, meet the Condemned, a class for those who enjoy a challenge. With a broken bucket for a weapon and a rock-throwing ability, this masochistic choice is not for the faint of heart. The Condemned starts with minimal stats, allowing you to customize your build as you progress. It's a true expert's class, perfect for those seeking bragging rights. Now behold the Dark Crusader, a powerful melee class with radiant powers, armed with a mighty Crusader greatsword, Rosary Catalyst, and Crusader heavy armor, dealing devastating blows. Note that the Dark Crusader is a Deluxe Edition class, but you can unlock it later in the Standard Edition. Prioritize strength and endurance to maximize your melee powers. Meet the Exiled Stalker, the cunning rogue of the group. With twin daggers and poison abilities, they're masters of stealth and quick, deadly strikes. Starting gear includes 2 daggers, medium stalker armor, throwing daggers, and poison salts. Focus on agility and endurance for optimal performance. The Hallowed Knight is your classic sword and shield archetype. With fast attacks and good armor, they're versatile and adaptable. Starting gear includes a short sword, knight shield, heavy armor, grenades, and a healing over time consumable. Prioritize vitality and endurance, and consider agility or radiance for spellcasting. Next, the Mournstead Infantry, masters of long-range combat. With a spear and throwing javelins, they excel at keeping foes at bay. Starting gear includes a spear, light shield, heavy armor, throwing javelins, and a healing over time consumable. Stat-wise, you're free to specialize in almost anything early on. The Orian Preacher is a devout mage, wielding pyromantic spells to smite enemies. With a cultist staff polearm and powerful fire magic, they're a force to be reckoned with. Starting gear includes a cultist staff polearm, Rogar Catalyst, infernal orb spell, medium armor, and a small mana stone consumable. Focus on infernal for spell damage and vitality, or strength for survival. Partisan, a knightly variant of the Hallowed Knight. Armed with a flail and crossbow, this class offers potent single-target ranged options. Starting gear includes a flail, knight shield, crossbow, heavy armor, and unripe berries for stamina regeneration. Agile and relentless, the Partisan reflects the fantasy of an effective duelist for all situations. Now, let's delve into the Pyric Cultist, an advanced class with a fiery devotion to Udirangr. Armed with pyromantic spells, they engage enemies from a distance with a powerful fire projectile. Starting gear includes a cultist staff polearm, Rogar Catalyst, infernal orb spell, medium armor, and a small mana stone consumable. Focus on the infernal stat for spell damage and mana. Lastly, the Udirangr Warwolf is an all-out offensive class with staggering melee attacks. Armed with a long sword and fire salts, they're a relentless force in combat. Starting gear includes a long sword, throwing axes, medium armor, and fire salts. Prioritize strength and vitality for maximum damage and survival. This is what we have for today. If you liked the video, please like and subscribe. Until next time, thank you for watching.